Here we are at the beach in Prince William Sound. It's a gorgeous day, and let me just quickly show around. There's shadow and purple in the water. So decided, found this nice rock, kind of flat, and thought I'll do some yoga. So encourage everyone to get out and do some yoga, and especially want to say hello to the TrioUpward Bound students that I met at UAA. I hope you're keeping up with your practice. Whoa, that's shadow. Pretty loud. So I hope you're keeping up with the practice. Maybe say hello in the comment section. Would love to hear from you. Hope you're all doing well. And to everyone who's watching this, again, my hope is that you all get out somehow, enjoy this beautiful, if you're in Alaska, enjoy the beautiful outdoors, take in the fresh air, breathe it in into your lungs, into your being. Namaste. Shadow is certainly enjoying it. So let's go ahead and take a step on the mat. I'll be actually stepping on this rock. It's a fairly even rock. Just go ahead and make sure to ground through your feet, stand tall. And I invite you to just take a look around you. I'm looking at the mountains, hearing the water, seeing the water. Just taking it all in. Now ground through your feet. Inhale, bring your arms up, palms together at the top. Then exhale, lean to your left side. Take a few deep breaths in and out into the right side of your body. Then inhale, rise up, and then exhale to the right side and breathe into the left side of the body. Then inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend at the hips and fold forward. This is your first forward fold, perhaps. So just let it be mild. Let the spine release, let the head relax, and inhale. Exhale to the mouth. Bend knees, place your hands on the earth and step your feet back into your downward facing dog. You can connect your hands, connect your feet. Move your belly button up into the spine and move your sitting bones back. And stay here for a few breaths, being aware of your breath. Now drop to your knees. Take your right foot forward, right knee over your ankle, hands underneath the shoulders, back knee down into your low lunge. Keeping your shoulders back, heart open. Now pick up the back knee. Stay on your back toes. Strong legs as you rise up, bring your arms up into crescent. On the inhale, slowly straighten the front leg as much as you can, then exhale, bend it back down again. Inhale, straighten the leg, exhale, bend the front knee. And then bring your hands back down and take your both legs back into your downward dog. Breathe away, conscious breathing. Now drop the knees down again. Left foot forward, left knee over your ankle. This time you might keep your hands down or bring your arms up. Keep the back knee down, low lunge, lengthen up towards the skies. And then exhale, bring your hands down. And then lift the back knee up into crescent. So you're on your back toes, strong legs. Then inhale, you might slowly straighten those legs, both legs. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, pull legs together, straighten front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee. And then bring your hands back down. Both legs back into your downward dog. Again, long breath in. Exhale through the mouth. in your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, move into your plank, shoulders over wrist stacked, feet back, you're on your toes. Again, narrow the waist. Then drop the knees down into a cobra, whether your arms straight or bend the elbows into low cobra. Now come down all the way to the mat, bend the knees, and then press your hips back into child's pose for a breath. And then we just rise back up into downward dog. In your downward dog, long inhale again. Exhale out. Bend the knees and straighten your legs in your downward dog. Bend the knees deeply so your knees and your thighs touch the belly, and straighten the legs. Bend knees, thighs, knees, chest, and straighten. Hands grounded. Now prepare to bring your right leg up. Right leg lifts behind you, three-legged downward dog. Keep your hands grounded, inner elbows hugging. Now bring your right knee into your chest and land your right foot forward. Option 1, stay in this high lunge version, or move your right foot, open the right hip to the right side. So you're going to walk your right hip to the side and turn all toes to the right side in your side plank. If this is too difficult, drop the back knee down. Your top hand can be on the hip. And then make sure the bottom hand, shoulder, and your wrist is in alignment. Again, you can keep that knee down or knee up. If the knee is up, come into a side plank. Maybe go to the next option, both legs to the back in side plank. Open the chest, shoulders stack. Or you can take your top hand to the back. Breathe. Then exhale, bring your right leg forward into that high lunge. And then take that right leg back again into a three-legged downward dog. Then exhale, slowly lower that leg back down. Good, here we are, back in your downward dog, both feet on the mat. Not for long, we're gonna bring that left leg back up again. Then exhale, bring your left leg forward. Now open the left hip to the side. So you're going to walk that left leg out to the side of the mat. You're going to take your left hand and press that left leg out. You might stay here or turn all toes to the left as you start to turn your body to the left. Make sure that bottom hand and shoulder are in alignment. It's a little challenging working on this small rock. So work with what you have. I'm going to go into a full side plank here. Shoulders and wrist in alignment on the bottom. Top hand to the back in a nice long spine. Side plank. And then bring your left leg forward again to that high lunge. And then take the left leg back to a three-legged downward dog. And exhale, bring that leg back down again. From here, drop to your knees. Untuck your toes and move your hips back into a child's pose. And keep listening to your breath. Your breath is, the sound of the breath is almost like the sound of the ocean, the waves in the background. Let it calm your mind. Let it remind you where you are. You're in this moment. Now slowly come up. I'm sitting on my heels and again taking in the view around me. You can be just close to your breath. Good. On the next exhale, draw the chin in, round the upper back, then inhale, chin up, open the heart. As you bring your hands behind, squeeze the shoulder blades. Again, hands to the front. Hug in, chin into the chest, round the back. Then inhale, open the heart, hands to the back, squeeze the shoulder blades as you look up to the sky. Then exhale, hands to your thighs, round the upper back, chin into the chest, hands behind, and open the chest. Right arm to the right side, left arm up and over to the right. Doing some side stretches here, left hand to the left side, right arm over your ear, and stretching to the side. And breathe. Then exhale, release both hands down. Bring your hands forward. and then come to your knees. We're standing on our knees. Option 1, place your hands to your back and stand tall and stay here. Or you can place your hands to the front of the heart for a few seconds. Final option is, if your back is okay, if you have no back issues, take your hands to the heels behind you and open the chest. So you're pressing your hips forward and forward, your thighs forward and forward, opening the heart. Imagine there's a block between the legs, squeezing that invisible block. When you're ready, exhale, bring your chin forward, in, come back down into Malasana. Knees wide to the side, release your spine forward, fingers forward, reaching forward. So lengthen the spine forward while your hips go back. In Malasana, garland pose. And here you can continue to stay in Malasana or play a little bit. Coming into crow pose, we're going to bend the knees, bring your knees into your armpits, hands forward, and just see if you can make a shelf with your hands, like bend the elbows, and then put your knees into your armpits or back of the arms and lean forward into your hands. You're transferring your weight into your hands. Keep your core super active, upper back really round, belly button in. I'm kind of playing here because it's really warm, I'm sweating, and my knees are not staying on the back of the arms. When you're warm, when you're sweaty, the knees slide down. So do whatever you can. Rocking forward and back into your hands and coming back down is another option. Here comes Paco. Okay, after you tried a few times, let's go ahead and step back up into downward dog. From crow, playing around with crow pose, into downward dog. Then exhale, drop your knees down, and back into plank. From plank, come forward into your seat. Come to your seat and stretch your legs in front, and then hinge at the hips, bend at the hips, and then fold forward over your legs. Deep breaths in and out. Deep inhales and exhales. Reaching forward through your spine. Then inhale, come straighten your spine up. Bend the knees. Grab a hold of your big toes. Option 1, you can stay here with your thighs hugged in with your hands to the big toes. Or bring your hands behind you and then lengthen your legs up, straighten your legs up. Core activation here, belly button in, hands behind to support you, and just straighten your legs. Using Paco as a table here. Then release the legs down, bend the right knee, turn to your right side, twist into the right, but don't think of the twist, lengthen towards the skies as you look to the right. Now release the right knee down. You have the option to stay in the twist or release the right knee down and then left arm over your ear, straighten the back leg. Nice side stretch. And exhale, release the hips back down. Let's try this to the other side. Left knee bends, twist to the left side with your right arm to the left leg and lengthen up and breathe. Let the left knee thigh come down. Press the bottom hand and lift up. Lift the hips up, top arm over your ear. Back leg is extending behind you. Nice lateral stretch. Then exhale, come on back down. Now hug both knees into the chest with your arms and your hands. Hugging, hugging, hugging. You can stay there again or grab the big toes with your fingers. Here we go. We try this again and straighten the legs up towards the sky. Core activation, core activation. Navel to the spine. And then slowly release the legs. Again, exhale, bend at the hips, fold forward, and breathe. Come to your backs, wrap your arms around the legs. On your back, and then move your legs, knees bent to the right side, left arm to the left, look to the left and breathe. Deep breaths. Bring your knees into your chest again and move your legs over to the left side, both knees bent, and extend your right arm to the right side and look to the right and breathe. And come on back onto your back. Stretch your legs up towards the skies. Maybe stay here if you can, or lift your legs up and over, hips up and over into plow pose. You can always support your back with your hands, or your spine with your hands. Make sure you are on the back of the shoulders and the back of the head. Don't look side to side. In plow pose, maybe you stay here, or you can play again. Bring your right leg up towards the sky, maybe even bending the right knee. Then bringing the right leg down, left leg up towards the sky, maybe bending the left knee. And then releasing your left leg back down again. Make sure you are still on the back of the shoulders in your plow pose. Relax the facial muscles. Then exhale, slowly bring your hips down. And now start to settle into your Shavasana for a few breaths here. I encourage you to stay here a little longer if you can. Arms by your side, let your whole body relax into the earth. Imagine if you're not around the mountains, you're doing this around the mountains like I am, and the water is right there. When you're ready, hug the knees into the chest and come on back up to your seat. And sitting tall, breathing in and out, taking in the view. Take this moment to offer your gratitude. Gratitude to the practice and gratitude for everything that supports us, everything around us is always holding us. Inhale, exhale through the mouth, hands to the heart center, namaste.